Not enough attention is given to the intense emotions experienced by children with dyslexia. The trigger for these emotions often begins with difficulty with learning to read. A dyslexic child starts to stand out because they can't decode the squiggles on the page next to the pictures in children's books. Their friends notice the difficulty and start to pick on the child who is finding reading difficult. The mild jabs eventually turn into more intense messages such as, "You're so stupid you can't even read," or "You're strange," or "You're weird." This leads to a whole range of emotional reactions by the child with dyslexia. Some try to deflect attention by offering their friends unanticipated gifts so these friends will still like them despite their dyslexia. Others try to deflect attention by pointing out the faults in other kids, a strategy not likely to be successful in ending confrontation. Often dyslexic children will start avoiding their peers, siblings, and even parents. They try to isolate themselves from other people who keep pointing out how different they are. Still others may feel helpless and not knowing how to resolve their situation. They may feel deep sadness or even depression. They may begin to experience the physical effects of being deeply stressed. Insomnia and lack of appetite can occur if they are not given help in dealing with dyslexia. And the dyslexia-caused emotions are not just triggered by reading problems. There are other parts of dyslexia and conditions that often co-occur with dyslexia that can amplify negative emotions. Confusing directions such as left and right, not remembering things because of reduced short-term memory, performing the steps of a set of instructions out of order, and an inability to understand and deal with the concept of time can all put the dyslexic in an unwanted bright spotlight and further damage their self-image. The strong negative emotions associated with every part of dyslexia have to be brought out and dealt with. Parents need to watch their kids not only for the signs of dyslexia, but also for the emotional effects of the condition. If a child makes progress in learning to read, that is an important victory. But at the same time, if the negative emotions that dyslexia can cause are not effectively dealt with, it can be an unnecessary lifelong tragedy. Parents and teachers need to look at all the effects of dyslexia, especially the emotional ones, to prepare the dyslexic child for a great life.